NDC one ebusunya NDC as a political party no omo ye nya atwom omo ye pesemi nkuminya se enye omo de a eye okay eye omo de a enye won we say enne ekoye mo hu nipa de mote parliament amusu enne ekoye mo hu nipa mote parliament amusu ebusunya obuza say dey asem unim say 93 days never bontin say OSP Office of the Special Prosecutor Kisie Jamie Detaining Martin Pebu na ndro akopim of parliament dia famako akogina honom na osu na we say ye repeal the kind of saying act na may establish the Office of the Special Prosecutor in the area na inscribe the Office of the Special Prosecutor no mubusa say since when na say the Office of the Special Prosecutor na we say ye inscribe because all this while and no much nkofo a omode bill and kese egu omoso no you guys saw it say you good but in there ekoye mu nipa de afina mokasa na busamde wa okopio mo parliament na okotie nsem a eye da fia mapo editu da majority chief whip any response onya from the minority, the mighty minority, the brilliant minority eye abujinapo and afin so no KON Kojo upon Kruma. We say these two brilliant MPs are in the NDC are useless our parliament. Ghana for the account once now the NTI catch will say you should leave NDC and join MPP before when in Bcoz and only you go to someone the framapo edituja and the brilliant responser from the minority side if we could upon Kruma any abujinapo some of honor at the bar you could team by the
Speaker, we are saying that the Office of the Special Prosecutor has abused its powers in this matter. And I will not hesitate. I will not hesitate to say that this house, we created the office. And the Office of the Special Prosecutor to abrogate it. We may have to abrogate it. Because we cannot create such an office to handle important matters of concern to the state, and you'll be detaining citizens that you have invited willingly, they've submitted themselves willingly, and you detain them because on a certain supposed obstruction of a public officer from performing a certain duty. That is a misdemeanor.
Honorable Chief Whip.
So, Mr. Speaker, let me place this matter on record that this house, we shall be inviting him to come and brief the house the circumstances under which he will detain a citizen under such whimsical circumstances. It is untenable. And yesterday his conduct was frowned upon by the entire nation. So I just have to place this matter on record for today. I thank you for the opportunity.
Honorable Majority Chief Whip, you came under Order 93, but it was wrong time. We normally invoke Order 93 during statement time. Now you've gone past statement time, we are coming to do government business, and we are bringing this discussion again. Anyway, I'll invite one person from this side, Honorable Kojo Ponkroma, to comment on.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, first of all, I would have wished that the Business Committee would have properly programmed this so that it would have been part of the earlier conversations. The subject that the Chief Whip on the majority side has raised is an important matter. But in my view, Mr. Speaker, it is not about the Office of the Special Prosecutor. It is about a culture that has crept into the investigative and law enforcement bodies in this country, where they invite you, and to quote the words of the Chief Whip, you appear on your own volition to assist them in investigations. Then they arrest and detain and put onerous bail conditions on you. In fact, in the case of his good friend, the respected lawyer he's speaking about, his very good friend, he was asked to bring landed property in his own name. These are some of the onerous bail conditions that we have been speaking about, that the investigative bodies are beginning to weaponize. Unfortunately, Mr. Speaker, like we say in Twi, etua unyonku mua, etua diem, etua uhumudia, etua nipem. To wait, Mr. Speaker, when it happens to somebody and he's complaining about it, you see absolutely nothing wrong with it. When it happens to you, now you complain. So, Mr. Speaker, if he wants to invite the special prosecutor to come and answer why his friend, and today he's complaining because it is his friend, why his friend and the office of the special prosecutor, in his view, are weaponizing their powers, perhaps he should extend that invitation to all the other investigative bodies that people have raised complaints about, that they are beginning to weaponize the powers of state given them. Today, because it happened to Martin Kpebu, you are making it a matter of urgent public interest. The minority leader, Osahin, has been raising this matter over and over again, that the investigative bodies are weaponizing their powers, are imposing onerous bail conditions. In fact, Mr. Speaker, in instances where you don't even expect them to detain, because you've invited a man, he has appeared, he's provided information, you know where to find him. There's no basis to detain him. They will detain you and put onerous bills, whisk you away, unknown destination. Then your lawyers, everybody looking for you. We've had clients at our firm we are chasing all over town. When you say it, because it has not happened to them, they don't complain. That's why our elders say, today, because it has happened on their side, they are complaining. So, Mr. Speaker, if we will take a leaf from the book of history, when the Preventive Detention Act was being passed, members of the CPP who were happily shouting that it was a good idea, in the end became victims of it. If there is a practice that is untoward and it is being raised, let us look at it without partisan lenses. We on this side, if indeed they extend that invitation, I'm not sure we will object. We won't object to it. But perhaps our advice will be that all the other investigative bodies that are being weaponized, which have been complained about, which they turn a blind eye and a blind ear to, maybe, Chief Whip, you should add it so that we can do a non-partisan, diligent job in the interest of the public. Because precedents are being set, which will not be good for our democracy going forward. Mr. Speaker, those will be my words in contribution. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'm not...
You yourself, you've indicated that you were also opposed to it. Mr. Speaker, today, the political party that opposed the establishment of the office, the member of that political party who opposed it in the 8th Parliament, today majority leader, leader of government business, in the wisdom of the Ghanaian people, they have given them a super majority. Super majority. They have majority in this house. They have a super majority. Why? What's happening? What's happening in our country, Mr. Speaker? You just made that point about allocation. And you made a point about reset and the fact that we may struggle with the reset. Too much talking. The country needs action. If you believe the office of special prosecutor is not fit for purpose, you have the majority, you call us micro-minority, we are mighty minority indeed. Repeal it. What are you waiting for? 1 year down the road, we are still being given sermons and being given lectures and being told that this office is unconstitutional. Mr. Speaker, because with the greatest of respect, one of their own was touched. Because one of their own was touched. The law, when it's respected and when it's applied fairly, works for all of us, regardless of where you find yourself. Of course, lawyer Martin Kpebu is somebody I know very well. And indeed, yesterday, Mr. Speaker, when I heard the news that he had been arrested by the Office of Special Prosecutor, I even attempted to reach out to him. But it should never be the case. It should never be the case, Mr. Speaker, that when Wontumi is arrested and put behind bars and told to bring bail conditions of 100 million Ghana cedis, and he stays in prison for 1 month, 2 months, Mr. Speaker, when we all know too well that basic teaching of law, criminal law, tells you that bail should never be used as a form or a means of punishment. That one, it is okay. Mr. Speaker, when Osei is still in custody today because he's been subjected to onerous and reasonable bail conditions which he cannot meet, Mr. Speaker, he's been told to satisfy a bail condition of 650 million Ghana cedis. Mr. Speaker, that one is fine. When bail should not be used as a tool of punishment. We didn't hear the majority leader. Mr. Speaker, when Paul Adumochi was arrested by the OSP, the Office of Special Prosecutor, because allegedly Paul Adumochi had been critical of the office, when he was arrested and put behind bars, Mr. Speaker, and some of us raised our voices, the majority leader's voice and the majority side was mute. Because today, it is lawyer Martin Kwebu. Mr. Speaker, when the law is applied unfairly against Wontumi, it is bad. When it's applied unfairly against Osei, it is bad. When it's applied against Paul Adumochi, it is bad. When it is applied against Martin Kwebu, Mr. Speaker, it is indeed bad. We make laws and make good laws to the best of our ability for all of us, and we respect the law for all of us. Mr. Speaker, I want to conclude. Mr. Speaker, I want to conclude by indicating that what happened yesterday is a wake-up call to all of us. That when the law is applied unfairly against a citizen, it doesn't matter whether he's from the north or the south. Mr. Speaker, it doesn't matter whether he's an NDC member or an MPP member. Let us insist, that is our only safeguard, that if the Honorable Mahama Yarga is suspected to have committed an offense, he should be taken through proper due process. His rights should be respected. If it is Abu Jinapo, I should be taken through due process. My rights should be respected. Mr. Speaker, that is the only way we can build a civilized, prosperous nation. That's the only way. It should not be the case that the Office of Special Prosecutor suddenly should be scrapped because Martin Kwebu is being taken through a raw deal. No.
Before say the yo, na nyawo ya, inja fire. It's never before they can say, the OSP or ye, any day we are the security agencies, or more dear management, and some man for bail conditions such as a broad dignity as yes or no. I'm not a sign of your marking come once more Parliament. The NDC was quiet because Nanyo Munipa to the text it was okay. And the Koya Munipa they are, hey, Mumuya Broom, Okokwa, Payafina Mokasa. Ghanaians are saying I should tell you people that you people should keep quiet. Because we are all in this country when this thing was happening and people were complaining and you guys said it was okay. You guys said it was okay. So the question is that why are you people complaining? And is it because it's going against your political party? Is it because it's going against your political party? That's why you're complaining today. I won't say we are in the city. I won't say we are in the city. But it's very good saying the moment say the Office of the Special Prosecutor or book emra so or ye niema etia emra or go beyond the power of the amano. It is very good. Saying the Mahubi. You say twa nyan ko you say tweduam. You say dua nya we bogo no. Ye tu ase ye nka so. Say emra we OSP mra we. Afena mo say nye. I often am saying scrap. Munya mushi, nyachum, and a yamusa, nyachum, ne yamusa, I feel a moon saying yet. Mr. Copon pet no cafo, Yankopon pet, and no cafo, Yankopon pet, and then no cafo, and then the moon saying yet, and then the moose, then the moo complaining. Hey, moo complaining. Don't complain, no. Don't complain. Don't complain. Some of them pay. So don't complain.